Hi friends, it's Michelle Maddox of Sedona Meditation Experiences with a new episode of Sedona Meditation Adventures. And I'm here in Sedona after yet another snowstorm. We have had such an amazing winter this year with cold temperatures and snow. And it's a good lesson for me in mindfulness. I grew up in Indiana, the Midwest, where snow is not really celebrated all that much. It's scraping the ice off the windshield, and then it takes no time for that snow to turn into a gray, slushy mess under the gray winter skies with no leaves on the trees, and it's kind of a dreary, sad thing. And, I grew up wanting to not have snow in my life, so I moved to Arizona, where usually it's not snowy. And when it does snow, you get a lot of commiseration, The talk around town is like, oh, it's so cold. I wish it would warm up again. People have that kind of mindset here in Sedona for the most part. When I moved to Colorado several years ago, the first time it snowed, which was early in the season, October, maybe earlier, I went into a shop and said, oh, it's so cold, like boo-hoo. And the shop person, her eyes lit up and she said, I know, and I can't wait to go skiing. And so I realized for her and for most Coloradans, they love the snow. It represents a whole different thing than what it did for me. And so I've come to appreciate the beauty of snow. And here in Sedona, it really is quite perfect. It snows, and like right now, the sun is out, and probably the audio isn't picking up all the little sounds of rain droplets hitting the ground. I just love it. And it's a moment to really appreciate the beauty of the world around us when it looks a little different than it normally does. And it's not going to linger. It's not going to turn into a gray, slushy mess. It's just beautiful. And it gives the desert a lovely drink, which it desperately needs. And it's such a good reminder of not taking life for granted. It happens so easily. We get used to things. We get into that regular humdrum way of seeing things, and we miss the beauty of the moment because all we see is the gray, slushy snow or the mess that it's going to make. And then we totally miss the shining fragments of crystals on the ground and the drippy sounds of water and just the kind of muffled sounds of the desert under a blanket of snow, or whatever the environment is providing you. So whatever you're experiencing this winter, hopefully it's something beautiful, something that you can appreciate, even if it messes you up a little. Yeah, snow messes me up. I couldn't drive to go hike today. I could have, but I didn't want to wait for my car to thaw. So I chose to walk, which presented its own kind of magic. So you roll with it, friends. And this is what mindfulness helps you with. It helps you to be in the moment and see that moment through the eyes of something fresh and new. And so I invite you to take a moment here and join me for a meditation. Let's see if we can appreciate something new and fresh. So wherever you are, hopefully you can be outside, and it's beautiful wherever you are outside. But even if you're inside, just take a moment. Let's practice a little mindfulness. So you can go ahead and close your eyes. And right away, just feel how the eyes relax. Enjoy that sensation of the muscles around the eyes softening. Tune into your breath. See if you can help even the inflow and the outflow. Bring in the sounds. Notice what you're hearing around you. And the point of this mindful activity is to really get lost in these moments. Any one of these things our senses are revealing to us can be the gateway to really deepening in. Just let yourself kind of trip out on any of these senses. Let it fill your awareness. And slowly expand your awareness to include your whole body in this moment, in this environment. What do you notice in your body? This moment is unlike any others. It's this moment. You are who you are in this moment. So face it with curiosity, kindness, and your full attention. And we'll meditate like this for a minute or so in silence. Then gently bringing your awareness to the environment around you once again. Letting go of the meditation, and just take a moment here of gratitude. Gratitude for this beautiful moment and for the opportunity to be alive, embodied, to fully embrace this moment and every moment. From this wintry wonderland of Sedona, thank you for joining me today. And this is a great time to come to Sedona. Tourism is kind of slow. It is a little colder than usual, so if you're looking for warm Arizona, or warm Sedona anyway, probably not going to find it this winter. But if you like to have places more to yourself without the crowds, this is a lovely time. And it is quite magical when it snows, and there's more snow in our forecast, so chances are you'll see some. And if you want to come out and meditate with me in the snow, it's so precious. You can hear these little droplet sounds that I talk about all the time because they're just amazing. Just tiny little droplets of water. Whenever you come to Sedona, if you're looking for an authentic experience, to come out onto the land with someone who will sit with you in authenticity and teach you about meditation, share what I know about this landscape, what I've learned from living here for the last 23 years, then join me for a meditation experience. It's the meditation experience of a lifetime. All right, friends, until then, this is Michelle Maddox saying goodbye for now.